What's up, guys? It's Priets coming back to the brand new Binding of Isaac video. Today we are back with the Eden streak, going for win number 264, I think, in a row. So without further ado, let's get right into the run, get some gaming going on, have a little bit of fun, and see where this run takes us as Eden on hard mode. I hope you guys are all having a great old day today. Today we start off with... Did we get Eden's Blessing yesterday? Apparently we did. Well, that's sick. Okay, so today we start off with Conehead. We also get Rosary. We get Kinesiology, or whatever this thing's called. It's not Kinesiology, Telekinesis. We have above average damage, above average tier rate, really crazy health, and Sigil of Baphomet, which is one of the all-time craziest trinkets. Why? Because it can let you do stuff like that. So if I take this, I'm going to take a little bit of damage. But yeah, I don't remember getting Eden's Blessing yesterday. When was that? Did I randomly get it on the floor? Who knows? Well, it happened apparently, and we are okay with that. Okay, so yeah, already we're starting off with like some of the craziest stuff in the game, honestly. So I'm okay with this. Jeez, I've never actually used this item. I want to be honest, I don't ever use telekinesis. It's really kind of whack, but it's fine. Today was a pretty laid back, chill day. Kind of boring. I did go to work, but I had to go to work at a different location like I was talking about yesterday, and it was just, you know, a little crazy wacky. Also, I am going to do this, because why not? We can literally walk on these spikes, take you, and now we have triple shot. Triple shot's really good, and BFF is really good. I really wish I would have taken Dual Razor. Dual Razor yesterday would have made our run so much easier. I mean, even though we're really crazy and did really, really well, it would have been crazy. But yeah, that's just how it goes. Also, I don't know. I've been talking, like, I like to, like, talk about how different, like, videos do, just to, like, I mean, you guys can see that. You guys can literally see the views. But I don't understand YouTube. It's really weird. I don't understand the Binding of Isaac audience. So yesterday's video had Rock Bottom, Echo Chamber, and I forgot what other item. But, like, you know, good items. And so, for some reason, today's video, it was like a 9 out of 10. Now, I don't know if it's because it's Sunday. I don't know what the issue is. But, like, it just didn't do super well, which it's fine. Videos don't have to do super well. Like, I'm okay with how it. I really don't care how well a video does. I only check that just to like see, because it's good to know like how my videos are doing and how the views are going. And I mean, it doesn't really take much for a video to be 9 out of 10. Not much to make a video be like 2 out of 10. Everything's pretty like, I don't know. I kind of get a very steady amount of views. So like 50 or 100 more views on a video and 50 or 100 less views on a video kind of like dictate what is the new like best video. So still getting a 9 out of 10 kind of sucks, but it's like, do people not like Rock Bottom anymore? Do people just realize Rock Bottom's not as good as they really thought it was? Or am I just overthinking it? Oh yeah, what are you gonna do about this? Ooh, whoa. Jeez, you're dead. Okay. I love triple shot so much. There we go. Nice. Okay. Can I get a bomb? I really want to get Cracked Orb. That'd be huge if I could get it. Also, it would be pretty nice if I could get a lot of stuff. I need a key for where I'm trying to go. I need a bomb. I need a lot of things. So let's go check in here. If I can get a single cent from one of these poops, we would be gaming. But apparently we're not gaming right this second. But yeah, work was a pretty decent day. I only got 4 hours of sleep, though, which completely my fault. I'm not going to lie. I was trying to be responsible last night and get off at a decent time so I could wake up at like 9 so I could play some video juegos. Or not, wait, get up at 9 so I can go to work, not play video juegos. But I was playing video games until about 1, which 1's not a bad time. If I got off at 1, I would have been able to get a bunch of sleep. But what happened is we're planning like a New Year's trip, and we started talking about that, and I really didn't want to leave during that because I want to be in on the party of what's happening. I want to know. I want to like be there to make the plans because it's fun. So I did stay up a lot later than I meant to. As soon as we were done kind of talking about that, and everybody kind of just started talking, I was like, okay, it's time for me to retire to get the good old Betty by. And so I did go to sleep, but then I also like was going through TikTok for a while because I wasn't like super tired. I don't know. It's really weird. Sometimes I'm really, really tired, like, and then all of a sudden when I go to bed, I'm not tired. It's always around like the something AM marks. As soon as it gets to the AMs, I'm like no longer tired, which is unfortunate. But, ooh, here we go. Here's my item room. I do need a key. If I get a key in this room, I'm going to be a happy camper. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. And Book of Revelations is quite decent. It does mean we're going to get horsemen throughout this run, but I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with getting horsemen. And what do I want to do this run? I was thinking, like, maybe I want to go Devil Deals, but I can't remember why I wanted to go Devil Deals. Oh, it's because I got Sanguine Bond. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I do want to go Devil Deals. I was like, why did I... There's like... I really wanted to go for Devil Deals at a certain point in this run. I got Sanguine Bond from that first curse room, which is really strong. And I think we should be fine to play a little risky today, because anytime we get a kill, we do get a shield for about a second or two. I can't remember what the actual number is. I see it flickering, but I'm very bad with time. Like, in my brain, a second is like the world's shortest thing. So, I don't know. And this is the dream room right here. You just stay in these guys. That was a little sus. You just stay shooting at these guys while very close, and you never die. If I could get more contact damage, it would make my life a little easier, but that's just a theory. A game theory. Yeah, another thing I did today was buy a new Valorant account. I bought a bronze Valorant account because a bunch of my friends that I play with are like much lower rank, and it kind of sucks because a lot of the time when I'm playing, or like I invite one of my friends to play with my lower rank friends, we always get like paired against like some of the sweatiest groups of people, and they're always high rank, which they're higher rank than I am. Which I don't know if that's just like how unrated works and it's just random when we get these people, but like recently we've been going up against like really, really good people. Now it might be because it's the end of the Valorant season. It might be for like a plethora of reasons, but it doesn't really make much sense to me. But it is what it is. We've just been playing them, but we've just been losing a lot, and it gets frustrating for all of us. It's frustrating for me when I get like 20 plus, 30 plus kills on some games. I mean, I get like 20 plus kills most games. But then, like, the games I get, like, there's a game I got, like, 38 kills, 38 and, like, 17, where I would get a bunch of kills, and then I would die, and then the other team was just really good. Just really good. That's unfortunate. Thank you. Thank you. And we're going pretty fast right now. I kind of like this. Sanguine Bondo. Also, I should have gone to a full soul heart, I feel like. But we should be fine. I like how it says A. 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 Take fine. We take you. Come in here. And we go to town. Oh, we got Leviathan. That's really, really rare. Leviathan is literally a 2% transformation. Okay, we are actually getting very unlucky. So we got a damage up, which is huge. We literally have health generation, so I will do this all day long if I feel like it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we got a damage up for that one. That's actually good. Nothing good. Also, let me shoot these fires just in case. I'm scared of them. Okay, nice. And then I'll do this one more time. We get money. Okay. Well, that's fine. I got flight, which is pretty insane. I don't know how I got so unlucky, yet lucky at the same time during that. Like, I got lucky in the fact that I was able to get Leviathan, which is a 2% chance. Super, super low chance. But then I was not able to get, like, any health. Because usually it can get health pretty easily from those. Also, might as well do this, you know? So, how did I get invincibility for a second? That was crazy. Also, I'm just going to blow this up. Why not? I just wanted to see if that could pay me out in, like, a couple health. Can't take it. If I have Sigil of Baphomet, it's just the best trinket. And right now, since I'm playing risky, I really need it. But, like, look at that. 7.23 damage. Pretty dang good. Our range could be better. Not gonna front. But now that we have flight, our life is made a lot easier. And also, I mean, we do get just increased... What am I trying to say? We have a lot of health this run because we do have a health generation item, which is awesome. So we should be okay. I am going to go back to the shop real quick because I think there might be health in there. If there is health, I want to make sure to buy it. Yeah, there's health. So I'll buy you. Buy you. And look, guys, I am still donating. There are runs where I do donate a lot of money. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like the people who think that I don't donate money that often either used to watch the videos, don't really pay attention too much to the videos, or like only pay attention to the fact that I do blow them up. I do blow it up a lot, but there's times where like I'll go like through like 4 floors, get a donation machine and blow it up because like I've been donating the whole time. Now, is that kind of a weird play? Yes. But it's my weird play. Also, jeez, look at this damage. And Sanguine Bondo is like actually such a good item. If you have the health for it, or if you have like Wafer, you are so OP. Also, that's not what I wanted, but Bookworm would be kind of nice. Yeah, it was pretty. My day at work was kind of rough. There was this one student who was doing, I can't remember what grade math. I don't really feel like saying it, but they just did not want to do work. And every single time the center manager came over, I was like constantly just trying to get them to answer questions, and the person was just like drawing on my paper. I'm like, I'm actually in full support of people drawing and doodling like while they're listening to something, because I understand for me that like does help me listen. But they were like literally like just drawing as I was talking. I would tell them to do work, and I'd leave them to do the work because I would just get frustrated kind of. I want to show that I was frustrated, but I'd be like, okay, just try to get this done, and I'll come back. Then I'd come back, and guess what? They had done 0 work, and they just drawn more. And then the center manager actually came over while I was working with the other kid that was there at the same time, and was trying to work with the student. And once again, they were just not doing their work. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do in that situation. Like, I understand, like, our job is to tutor, and like the parents are paying like good money for us to tutor their children. But if a kid does not want to learn, I am not gonna like really put the effort in to teach them. Learning is something that you have to be like at least not passionate about, but you have to have some sort of like strive to want to learn. And this person was like, I'd be like, okay, what's like 70 minus 13? They'd be like 1. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. And I felt bad for the other kid, because the other kid like was like doing his work very well, but like I couldn't like really do anything with him, because if I took my eyes off of the other student for like a second, they just go back to drawing and they wouldn't do their work, and then the manager would be like, or the center director would get like not upset. He would just be like, listen, student, do your work. And I was like, okay, it's literally not my fault that they're not doing their work. There's nothing I can do to help this. Now, was there probably something I could have done? Maybe. But I don't know. To a certain point, it's not my job. If a kid wants to waste their parents' money, a kid wants to waste their parents' money. If a parent ever had an issue with me, I would literally just be like, listen, I did my best. If they don't believe me, then that is that, honestly. Oh. Okay, I need this to stop. Go crazy, go crazy. Okay, I can shoot straight again. I Am Wizard is one of the most unsettling things in this entire game. Okay, good. Tier rate up is huge for me. And I wish I had another bomb. I'm going to go see if I can get another bomb, maybe. We are in Downport 2. I'm actually just going to do the mirror realm. But yeah, so that was unfortunate. I was a little sad about that. But then the students after that were actually very easygoing. They're like very nice people. They were at both higher level. I had one then another. Like I had 2 like single people. I had 2 students who were just, it was like a one-on-one, and they were super nice, and I had a good time. One of them I talked about marching band with for a while. Talked about different like drum corps, because if you guys don't know, I'm a big band nerd. But yeah, it was really pleasant. The last student was working on like really higher level stuff that I was like, whoa. It actually like kind of like, I was like, oh gosh, I don't know what's happening, because it's been so long since I've seen that kind of stuff. And so as he was going through the work, I was just like, oh gosh, do I remember even how to do this? Luckily, I did remember, after reading it really quickly. Like, I pick up on math if you've learned something, you can pick up on math really quickly. If you've learned a lot of math, you can pick up on math very quickly. It's just how it goes. Also, maybe today is a mother run. Maybe. Let's go get our other boss item. This is going to be quite sick. And it's very hard to die with our setup right now. I don't know. Inner Eye is so good. Every single time I get like conjoined, I'm like, dang, triple shot sucks. But like conjoined triple shot does suck. But Inner Eye is so good. Let's go. Full aggro all the time. Woo! We get our shot speed up. I'm probably going to full clear just so I can get a bunch of charges for my item. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I might as well just get like a bunch of health, because I do want to get another Devil Deal next floor. Now, is there a chance I get an Angel Deal? Yes. Am I okay with getting Angel Deal? 100%. I love Angel Deals. If I can get Angel Deals, I will go for them, but I'm just going with the luck right now. I want to see how the RNG takes me. I didn't really want to take Little Brimstone. Lots of people are like, it's the best familiar. Is it a good familiar? Yes. Are familiars good? No. Familiars in general, I would say, aren't good. And it's the best familiar that doesn't just shoot your own tiers. So, of course, like Twisted Pair and Incubus are like the best. But of the familiars that shoot their own stuff, it is definitely got to be Brimstone. Or Little Brimmy. Brimmy. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, work was good. It was fine. It's just, I did have to drive 2 hours. They did pay me to drive today since I had to go to the further location, but, ooh. After getting like 4 hours of sleep, it was actually like closer to 5 hours of sleep. It was like 4 hours, 4.5 hours, 4 hours, 45 minutes, something like that. But after getting not a lot of sleep, driving is just like, ooh. Plus, I made a big mistake. I got like the Doritos Dynamite things because I was trying to find these chips I really like. It's like the barbecue honey mustard, like twisty Frito things. I couldn't find them, and so I just like saw like the Doritos Dynamite stuff, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll have these. And I was driving, and oh my gosh, they're spicy. They are really spicy. Maybe I just can't handle spice, but oh my gosh, I was like dying. I was in my car just driving because I ate the whole bag in like 5 minutes because, you know, I hadn't had any food that earlier. It was great. Honestly, such a good time. Okay, let's do this. I was like, dang, I still have Holy Mantle. And I was like, no, I don't. That's dumb. Ooh, hello, Dingleberry. I don't think I've ever used Dingleberry because every time I see it, I have a much better trinket, which is so unfortunate because it's a fun little trinket. It's actually really, really solid, but it's not as good as a lot of other trinkets. It's a solid like B tier. There's also like a lot of A tier items, so it's a little bit funky. Also, am I close to getting? I'm not close to getting Guppy at all, aren't I? Aren't I? Or I? Are I? Am I? Am I? Yeah, other than that, today I played some Overwatch when I got home with some buddies. I then played some Overwatch or some Valorant with some buddies. I then did this. So it's been a very uneventful day of me just playing games. I did work, so like I did, I guess, more than just play games. I experienced games. I love how these guys can open that kind of stuff. Nice. And 100%, we always go for the mystery item here. And ooh. So if you guys don't know, what's cool about 2020 is 2020 actually works really well with inner eye and quad shot. It actually takes away the tier rate down and just doesn't actually give you a double shot. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It just gives you like no tier rate down and you can still get the triple shot. So like we have crazy tier rate right now with no tier delay or no like negative tier effect. Is that the best way to say it? I think that's the best way to say it. Also, how did I get some partial mapping right there? That was really... Oh. I forgot that I have Cracked Orb. Okay, luck down. Not really cash money, to be honest. Could be casher and moneyer. Get out of here. Ooh, is this a secret room right here? I hope it is. I didn't even hear that bomb go off, so I think it wasn't. Nice. Let's go see what's in the shop. I do think the secret room is right. I think the secret room's right here. I'm right. Let's go. I love doing... I like... Oh, no. I got scared. I was like, is that going to blow up my donation machine? And people are going to roast me and be like, so you always blow it up. I promise I don't try to. My goal of life is not to blow up my donation machine every 2 seconds. It used to be. I used to be very anti-donation machine. But that was mainly on my save file. Or not my save file, but like... Yeah, it was on my second save file when I was going for Dead God again. Because I already got all the donations, so like, why? You don't need money. So it's more funny just to have 0 money. That's not a smart way to play? Not at all. It's a fun way to play, 100%. But look at this tier rate out. It's just nice not having any sort of tier rate down associated with triple shot. Or inner eye. Whatever it's called. I know it's called inner eye technically, so... Nice. Kind of want a devil deal. Let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is where I leave. Okay. There's zero reason for me to keep on, like, tempting the game to kill me. So I'm probably going to go next floor. I probably have a lot more health than I realize. I don't see any pee on the ground. Was there pee on the ground ever? Who knows? But yeah, there's, like, no reason to tempt fate. I'm probably just going to keep on going. I would love to keep on donating health. It's just unfortunate how this had to go. Also, does this help me at all? It does not. If I had rock bottom, that'd be kind of sick. But somebody was saying to get, like, a double perfection run the other day. I was like, I don't even know what that means. Very confusing. But yeah, I had more than enough health. As you heard, I counted to 7. Or counted, like, yeah, I counted to 7. The reason why is because I didn't want to donate too much health. I knew I'd probably be left with some amount of health, which I was. Which was super helpful. Super nice. And let's go to the boss arena room. See if we can get a good item. And a health up and a damage up is always very good. It's very encouraged. But yeah, I definitely... Oh, that's not good. I think I definitely will start going angel deals for the rest of this run. I could get a bunch of free devil deal items if I keep on, like, sacrificing health, but sacrificing health is a little scary. Okay, blow up, loser. Okay, I literally just walked into that spike. I can't be mad. Okay, now I can just do this and be fine. Nice. There we go. He always explodes when he's done, and it's very scary because it can actually hurt you. Let's go check this out. And blue map is one of the best shop items. There's a lot of the best shop items. I just always forget that they exist. But it is very, very handy. Being able to see where our secret rooms is probably better information than most things. Because it tells you a lot. Especially knowing where, like, the super secret room is. It gives you a general direction of the floor. And I think always you re-roll these until the top item or the visible item is something you really want. Also, I can do this real quick. This actually makes it so there's just less possibilities of what the items can be, which means I am re-rolling through less stuff, which is actually good for me. Also gives me bookworm, which is pretty huge. And that's one thing I always forget to do, especially when I'm re-rolling. If I have an active item, just pick up the active item you see and keep on moving on with your life. Just pick it up, put it down, and you can get towards the transformation. You can just get a lot of stuff. I think I really need to do that with like Bible and stuff. And there we go. That's money that I needed. Let's go keep re-rolling. Hopefully we can get something kind of crazy. Who knows? I do not need milk. Milk made me sad yesterday. It's not like a bad item, but the fact that it only affects you once is a little sad. I think we got like we got a good use out of it. It was nice that we had it. Was that yesterday? I don't remember. I can't remember what happened today, honestly. I'm going to take this for a minute. I don't need it. I want to see if I can get a free devil deal, maybe. Now, what's cool is if I do get a devil deal, I can actually go back to doing angel deals, which is always very nice. Which I might go do. But yeah, I'm at the point of tired right now where, like, I feel like fine brain-wise, but my eyes are just like, yeah, you're tired. I'm like, oh, you're right. My bad. My bad, body. I am a little sleepy, aren't I? But don't worry. For anybody thinking, oh, don't wear yourself out. I am not wearing myself out. I am perfectly fine. I know what's happening. I'm great. Could get towards Mother, which is fine. I might as well just full sack into this, because that can give me soul hearts. And that does give me an higher angel chance. I will blow this up because I don't need to donate any more to this. Gives me health, gives me money. Gives me generally life, which is nice. And we'll go back and go to the item room, re-roll a little bit, see how that goes. Right after we full clear, though. Of course. We have to always full clear. But yeah, today, when I was playing Overwatch, we did pretty decent. It was actually pretty good games. I was playing with, you guys have ever seen him in chat, Koopy Schloopy. He's one of my friends I like playing games with. He introduced me to like his friend group, and so we have a fun time playing games together. It's a super good time. Ooh, that's actually not too bad. I did actually really like the idea of getting almond milk, but that's fine. I know I kind of rolled pretty heavily right there, but it's okay to do. And what I need to do right here is I need to fight the boss, hopefully get a devil deal. If I get a devil deal, then I can get a free devil item. Sanguine Bondo a couple times. And yeah, if I don't get a devil deal, then I'll just drop this trinket and never use it again, and only go for angel deals for the rest of the run, because how sad it makes me to not use it. Oh geez, I almost got telefragged. I have too much damage. Hello, skeleton. If this thing comes towards me, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, good, didn't. But yeah, then in Valorant, they were good games, but they were a little bit of rough games. I think we won one and lost one. The one that we lost, the guys were really toxic. The person on the other team who was like top fragging, like the people I was playing with, lower rank, right? Like not super high rank, which I don't care what rank I'm playing with. I just like playing games with my friends. But the guy was like, wow, you guys are literally so trash. It makes it feel like I'm smurfing. It's like you are playing against irons and bronzes in this video game, which is a pretty low rank, and so you're just kind of being rude. And they had people on their team who had 0 kills. I think there's a person with 0 kills and a person with 1 kill. I'm like, that's crazy that you can trash talk this much when you have like somebody on your team who's probably like having just a hard of a time against like our better players as our people are having against you guys. Not saying that like you guys are having people who like you guys have people who suck too. Like no, they were doing fine. They were like trying their best. And the group I play with just generally, we aren't toxic. Now if somebody is toxic, sometimes we will send like a slightly toxic message back. But it's more like it's only ever talking to the person who's being toxic. It's never like we'll always be like, you suck. We love you to the person who's being nice. Just because it just sucks. I don't know why people are so toxic. If people were just less toxic, we'd live a better life. And this is the issue in our world. Is like people just can't live without being slightly mean because people are generally awful. And that's just the world we live in. People are generally bad. There's an episode of Community where they were debating the idea of whether like people are born good or born bad. And it's a good philosophical question. Like, are people born generally good because they're born pure, or are people born already like tainted and already like bad? Like, are people just generally bad? And the more you live life, I feel like the more it feels like people are just generally bad, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of people who have a lot of hate in their heart, and it comes from a lot of different sources. Some of it are very just malicious, like gross sources, like racism, homophobia, all that kind of stuff. Some of it's like more like base kind of stuff when it's like people just hate each other for like political reasons because they have different views. Not even for like, because it's like, not because they dislike them for anything that they like. They only people who like hate, they dislike people from things that are in their control to change. Like, I don't know, some of that kind of stuff. But it's just like, I don't know. People just seem like generally kind of rough. I know this is a very weird topic, but that's just how I feel. It makes me sad. So hopefully in the future, everything's good. One of my favorite things ever is just like when people are like super, super nice in games. Like the other day when I was playing Valorant, there's this guy who's like, who's running this one skin. I told this story in the video a couple days ago. I was like, me, and he's like, can I friend you? I'm like, of course. And so he friended me, and the entire game we just talked. It was a great time. Like it's a more fun way to play whenever like you're just having fun. Like just because you're competing with somebody on the other team does not mean that you have to be mean to them. That's the best part about competition, is the fact that you guys can all just have fun. So don't be bad people, all of you. Don't be toxic. This is your reason to be toxic. Now, if somebody's toxic to you, is it okay to be toxic back? You know what? You guys get the Priets stamp of approval. If somebody's being toxic to you, you can go all out to them. That's when you can take out your anger on people. But don't take your anger out on random people. It's bad. Take it out on the bad people. And that is just the way to live life. But back to the Binding of Isaac. Hopefully we get something good in this item room. We probably won't have a reroll. If we did have a reroll, that would be epic victory royale moment right there. But look at it, like Sigil of Baphomet is just actually crazy. It's just way stronger than it ever should be. Once again, this is what we're doing. We are just going to reroll this. I would take Tiny Planet. I'm taking Tiny Planet. Why take Tiny Planet? Because triple shot with this, with really high tier rate, is pretty insane. Is it a little scary? It is a little scary. But we should be fine. It does give us Spectral Tears, which is super good. spectral tears in general is quite fancy. We are just going to go fight the boss as fast as possible. That way I can maybe get it. I want an angel deal. I could still sack a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do. I would sack. If there's a sacrifice room on this floor, I will go sacrifice. Ooh, the cultist. Also, this is the heretic. I know it's the heretic. I've always known it's the heretic. I always call it the cult leader. That's just because it seems like a cult leader. And a heretic isn't a heretic pretty much like a cult leader? Isn't that pretty much the definition? Also, I don't know how I didn't take damage, but let's skid it. You know what? I gotta go this way. I got to. Okay, good. I'm also just gonna take this real quick because I like this. I'm gonna take you real quick because I like this. Uh-oh. That's pretty rough. Not gonna lie. I feel like since I have health generation, this is just the better idea right here. There's a chance we can get like a bunch of health and just keep on doing this, which is lovely. Damage up is huge. And we do get a bunch of health once we leave this room, so that's why I'm okay with like kind of going crazy with sacking. Okay, good. Oh, these tiers are really, really rough. I feel like we're gonna do a lot of damage, but I'm scared. Also, I know. We are going very, very low in health, but trust me, it's kind of worth it. It's mostly worth it. Are we going to be struggling a little bit? Maybe. There's a chance. But in general, I think we'll be fine. Like, we had red heart health, we had soul heart health, and now we have really, really, really bad tiers, it looks like, which is super fun. It's just a cloud of grapes. Ooh, this is going to be called the Grapes of Wrath. I love trying to come up with a name while I'm doing the run. Why? Because it makes my work later easier. So if I just call this the Grapes of Wrath, easy title. It's a pretty decent name, not gonna lie. It's slightly biblical, which I like making the names like kind of like Isaac-y, where it's like biblical references kind of sometimes. Worst naming of the items, but I like it. The Sun card's pretty good. Grapes, go, 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 go. I'm very confused about this setup. I'm not going to lie. Hurts my head a little bit. I know I don't need to use this. Probably should have waited to use that. I'm just going to do this. We're just going to sacrifice real quick because we can. Health, please. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, Guppy drawing is actually really good. Redemption's actually so good because if I... Oh, wait, that's actually insane. So why is that insane? So I kind of want to take this. If I go into a devil deal just to, like, sacrifice health, then I don't have to take a... Actually, I think it's going to... I don't think redemption's going to work. So the way redemption works is if you don't take anything from a devil deal when you go into one, you actually get a damage up afterwards. Now, this is where our issue lies. I don't know for sure how it works. I don't know if like if I use Sigil of Baphomet, I don't know if that counts towards. Oh wait, one sec. I don't know if Sigil of Baphomet counts towards items on the ground that I can't pick up, which scares me a little bit. There we go. Our health is actually really good. I might be able to fully sacrifice, which would be super cool. I will come Mausoleum. I'm trying to decide if I want to go... I don't know which path I want to go. I'm very, very torn. Also, I know this is a pretty hideous combo, but I kind of like it. It's kind of my little ugly combo. Okay. Let me go back to the shop real quick. I want to see what there is to see if maybe, just maybe, I can buy some stuff like health or something just to make sacking a little bit smarter. Wait, this is not... Wait, what's in the shop? I don't even remember what's in the shop. Oh, it was this. Dang, that's unfortunate. I might as well buy this. I know it's kind of a weird idea, but I'm going to buy this, hold on to it. I'm okay with having almost no health. I think I am going to actually switch back to Sigil. I do love Guppy's drawing, but the chance of me getting Guppy on this run is decently high, I think. I think we're pretty fine without it. I might as well waste a bomb right here. Not really wasting, but... Ooh, that actually kind of went crazy. Yeah, we'll come back in here. I do want to fight the angels real quick. This is actually very good. Please give me soul hearts. Please give me soul hearts. Thank you so much, game. You're my biggest hero. We'll go do this. Take you. Grab all this. As much as I love Guppy, I don't think we need it. I think we're very strong already, and I'd rather have invincibility, because I think if we're going to die because we're taking damage, not because we're not doing enough damage. And I know we did just reduce our damage, so that it could be the case now. But I think we'll be fine. Also, yeah, the angels in the sacrifice room do not give you charges when you kill them, but the angels in the angel deal do give you charges. I'm trying to remember. I'm like, did I just mess up my, like, should I have not bought the battery? It's fine, I bought the battery. But here we go. And we will go Mother today. Luckily, we've had really good runs these past few days that have just gone quite phenomenally. So what is this? Ew, it says Venmo is reimbursing you $50. Here, click on this link to claim. Now, why is it texting me that? What number is this? Who are you? I don't need a reimbursement. You need a reimbursement. All these answers will never, or all these questions will never be answered, because maybe it's actually Venmo trying to send me stuff. Also, there is probably some sort of prince out there trying to send millions of dollars of gold to somebody, but nobody will take it. Because I think that's like a, is that a comedian's joke? Is that like a SNL skit? I'm trying to remember. Because I know I'm not the one who came up with that. I'm not that funny. Ooh, wait, look at this. Tinted rock time. Ooh, tinted rock, good. Dang, that did not increase our damage that much, but it's kind of sick. I was like, maybe we can get the mush transformation. I'm like, I don't want it. And I got a mushroom anyway, so we're actually kind of crazy. The goal for this for us going to Mother right now is actually for us to get a... Oh, wait, the boss fight's up there. Is to get a sacrifice room on that floor. Because if we get a sacrifice room, we can actually go to Dark Room and continue the run, which would be really cool. It's always a fun time. And once again, I know there's a continue after Mother mod that lets you continue after Mother and just gives you like the angel and devil beams. I understand that that exists. I just don't want it. I don't believe in it. Okay, Justice is sick. That's actually really good. Won the world. And I just need a full clear, see what we can find. Honestly, I think Devil Deals are the way to go still, but I still don't understand how redemption works with Sanguine Bond. Because usually if there's like a black art on the ground and you go in with redemption and you pick up the black art, you lose redemption. But in our case right now, it's a little bit different. Also, I'm just doing this. I'm sacrificing hardcore. Why? Because I love sacrificing. Take me to the angel deal. Take me to the angel deal. Ooh, nice. Nice. No need to fight the angel, but I'm going to anyways. Ooh, thank you for not killing me. Also, there's soul hearts everywhere. And that is simply money, but we're fine. We actually have so much soul heart health all around us. It's kind of crazy. Look at that. And with all the luck we're getting with sacrifice rooms, it either means that we're going to carry on with this luck for a while, or this luck is going to fall through and we are going to be sad campers when we get to the Mother floor. But either way, I'm down for it. Okay, key is wonderful. Hey, yo. Watch out. Hey, I'm not open to that. That's a little weird. Can we get small batteries here? Anything? Small batteries have been nice. That's okay, though. Let's open this. I feel like I can't tell if I ruined triple shot or not. Kind of seems like it, but I think we're okay. I'm excited. It's fine. I might as well full clear. Why not? Yeah, I'm just very sleepy. That's kind of what happens when you don't get a lot of sleep. But I did get myself a watermelon warhead ghost energy drink for tomorrow when I go to work. So I'm quite ecstatic about that. It's going to be quite the great time. I'm going to be going crazy, bouncing off the walls. I'm going to be loving life. Not that I'm not loving life. I'm always loving life. And I'll take you. Might as well take you. I'm going to take you as well, because why not? Might as well take you as well. And Magician's actually kind of solid. I'm going to take this as far as I can, see if it helps us. And why not blow up the shopkeeper? The shopkeeper. Hello, I'm the shopkeeper. Trying to learn how to do a French accent. It's not going well. And by trying to learn, I mean, I saw a TikTok today of somebody doing a French accent, and I didn't try to even imitate it. I saw it and I was like, ooh, I like that. I think French people have some of the most appealing accents. If you disagree, then that's probably just a valid opinion of yours. There's just a lot of really good accents. I just have a lame old accent. I do like country accents too. Country accents are, like, the thing is they all don't sound like super unique, but country accents are kind of sick. I think Irish accents, though, kind of top tier. They're a little bit weird. They're kind of like the country of Britain, or the country accent of British people, which is a very probably bad thing to say. I don't know who that's offensive to, but it's probably offensive to somebody. But that's my belief. Let's see what people are. I'm getting texted a lot. I think this Venmo thing's real though. It does seem like I'm gonna get reimbursed $50 from Venmo, even though I've not used their services in approximately years. Ooh, Lucky Foot is so good. This is not too bad, but I'm not. Do I want to take it? I might take it. I know it's in my hand, and like it looks like I'm taking it currently, which kind of is what's happening. I kind of just want to pop it once, see what happens. Dang, we really are doing this mother thing. Kind of going crazy. Hey, pop back up. Oh my gosh. Me and my gang pull up, yeah. Hey, why are you not popping up? I know I'm shooting, but you are the worst. I know you're like, you guys are probably like, stop shooting, Priets. Listen, my tiers don't come out fast. I don't have many opportunities to actually get kills. So I have to go quick. As fast as I can. Okay. All is well, as long as the game doesn't try to eat me up and kill me. I don't know how this works. If I just go in circles like this, is this my best option? What is my best option for doing damage? Because it just seems like my tiers are way higher than they need to be, and I can't actually hit anything with them. Ooh, there is a sacrifice. Oh, this is not the right sacrifice room. That is quite unfortunate. Unfortunato, as they say. And who is they? Me. I'm they. I say Unfortunato. Okay, let's see what we want to find. Is that Tinted Rock? It's not Tinted Rock. Certifiably not one. Book of Revelations is still probably just the way to go. I am picking it back up. I'm just remaining with it forever. What am I doing? I'm just going a little kooky wacky today. Oh my gosh. I was not taking damage for a long time. Jeez. So Magdalene, don't need you. Okay, I don't know where these tiers go half the time, so I just have to have blind trust. And what's that? What was that movie called that had Orlando Bloom? Orlando Bloom? I don't know. That was Double Dutch based. That was the Disney movie. That was such a good movie. Back in the olden days, back in literally the medieval times of Disney Channel. That was such a good movie. The music, fire. The acting, people acted in it. The story, a little whack. Orlando Blue just wanted a box, or his dad just wanted him to box or something. It had pretty much the exact same plot as the, what was it, Rising Star or whatever it was, the rapping one. They had pretty much the exact same plot, but one of them was about music versus like religion, and one of them was about boxing versus Double Dutch. Which, if you watch either of them and like read a synopsis, you'll probably think that they're the same movie. If you like excerpt out some of the details. If you just put the most basic version of the plot. There's no like friends betraying friends though. Is there in the Double Dutch movie? I can't remember. I know you guys will definitely know. Okay, I can't tell if I'm doing a lot of damage or not. I'm just quite concerned about my well-being. If I stay really close, I can't die. Oh my gosh, I think I actually do so much damage that I can't even comprehend it myself, which is what's happening right now. I'm just making a shield right now. G. Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I am very strong. And I might as well go for the angel deal. I'm kind of sad I went for the angel deal, not going to lie. But I got Seraphim. You know what? That kind of makes up for it. I really should not have gone for that. But you know what I will go for? The even riskier play called sacrificing. Ooh. How scary. Now, there is an Eternal Heart, which is kind of cool. I want to sacrifice just to see what I can get. Because sacrificing, kind of the illest play. Not going to lie. Don't really want to do that. Don't want to do anything in here. There is an item in here. There could be a lot more chests on this floor. Maybe. But I don't think there are. See, I'm just going to sacrifice. I wish I had, like, wafer or something. I know this is very late to sacrifice. Especially if we're going to Mother. I probably should not be doing this. But I am confident in my abilities. So for the normal person, I would say never do it. I'm doing it now. For me, always do it. Let's go. Okay, wait for all these to drop. Then I can bomb this again. Let's go. And that's Eucharist, which would have been really cool, but not cool anymore. Also, I gotta sacrifice 2 more times. It's just the rule of the road. If you sacrifice this many times, you have to keep sacrificing to get all your soul hearts, and you should be fine. And somebody was asking, I know that was me. I switched what I was saying real fast, but some people were asking how to do sacrifices because it always seems like they're bad. The way you have to do them is if you're gonna sacrifice, you need a lot of health. Like you need a lot. You have to be okay with like going very low on health, but you just need a lot of health beforehand. You need enough health to where you can safely donate 9 times without having to be like worried about your life. Now sometimes I still risk it just because I'm a little bit of a gambler, mainly because I still know I'm gonna win, but I'm a little bit of a gambler, and so I like to like go low on health because I know that if I'm low on health I can still win. But a lot of the time you want to make sure that you have like 10 hearts of health at least, because if you don't get any health whatsoever from the entire deal, you'll be left with like 1 heart of health still. But most of the times you get at least like a soul heart or something like that. Also, I am gonna get rid of, never mind, I was gonna say I'm gonna get rid of one of my soul hearts, but can't really do that because just can't. And look at that, now we're at full health still. We do want to try to get a sacrifice on the next floor. But we'll see how that goes. If we can get a sacrifice room on the next floor, that means we can go to Dark Room, which would be super, super sick. But the chances of that happening aren't super high, and I am constantly throwing at all times. I don't know why, but it just seems that way. Let's see if we can get you to pay out. I thought we had money plus power, so I'm like, I don't want to spend coins. But I literally can spend coins with 0 concerns. I thought I had Hive Mind for some reason. I think that was yesterday we had Hive Mind, but it just seemed like what we were doing. So I didn't get Guppy, did I? I really should have gone for the Devil Deal. I don't know why I didn't. And you know what? Oh wait, I took Fish Head the other day because I thought it was a lot better than it was. It's really not that good. And yes, I know that taking this is actually making me a lot less strong. I know it's kind of risky to do it, but it does mean that I get a lot of flies per room, which is very strong for the rooms. It's not that good for like the actual mother fight. It just makes me weaker. But who cares about being weaker when we are already super duper awesomely strong and handsome and cool? I'm talking about my character, not me. Okay. I'm just trying to look around. Like I'm just trying to find a sacrifice room. A sacrifice room would be hype as heck. Good. We did lose most of our flies, but we got a bunch of flies back after that room. Once again. Okay, good. And this is actually a really good setup. I don't mind this one bit. I will probably full clear after we do this just to make sure there's not a sacrifice room. But chances are there's probably not going to be a sacrifice room. We do have homing now, which actually just makes it so I can use my tears like a normal human being. I know you guys are probably like, why would you hold on to homing that long? This is why right here, baby. We can actually use our tears and they actually go towards the enemy. What a concept. And This attack right here seems like the hardest one. As long as you stay slightly off the back wall and move left and right, that's literally the only move, like, directions you have to go. You just won't ever get hit. If you think I'm lying, I am slightly. Now, most of the time you won't get hit, unless you're at the end of the attack. The end of the attack, it's really hard to dodge. Look at that, we're shot full health. Like, look at that. Homing goes crazy sometimes. This is one of my least favorite attacks, especially when you have, like, when you're playing Lost and you just cannot, for the life of you, not get hit during this. And this attack, of course, is pretty rough. If you keep on going, like, in a spiral direction, you usually can just dodge pretty easily. But all these attacks are just really, really hard because some of them are just so random. Like right there, I don't know where to move. And you should be like half health at least, or if not, like about to die. This is the issue. When you get really close, it's really hard to dodge. But you already know me, a gamer, through and through. We stay on this corner and we run all the way down here to dodge. That's what we do. And there we go. Mother is dead. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And we exit. We continue. And the reason we do that is because, is it a little cheaty? Maybe, but it does give us the boss room door, which allows us to continue the floor. Which, is it a little cheaty? Sure. Do people want me to download a mod that literally lets me go to Satan or Isaac after after I beat Mother? Yes. So I'm doing the less cheaty way of that. And it makes me happy doing this way. And like using mods isn't really cheaty. I did see like a Reddit post where it's kind of like they're like talking about the duality of Isaac players, where they'll be like, yeah, use as many mods as you want, single player game, play it however you want to play it. But then like as soon as somebody doesn't take any, like take pills, or like, or whenever, as soon as it goes to pills, they're like, don't take pills. Pills are bad. If you take pills, you're a loser. I will never take pills. Or something like that. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember if they were arguing it for or against pills. But I was like, this post is dumb. Like, pills are just good. Take pills. If you don't take pills, you're bad at the game and you don't want to win. It's literally just free dubs. Sure, if you lose some health, you're going to be a little bit worse off. But if you get that tier 8 up pill and you find another tier 8 up pill, you've effectively gotten 2 tier 8 ups. I know, that math is pretty crazy, pretty wild, pretty unbelievable. But it is true, and look at that. We do get a sacrifice room, and I might have really messed up. I do realize that me taking the yuck hearts was not a good strat, but we'll be okay. Okay, good. Can I get an angel deal, please? Hey, that's good. Okay, I'm actually going to wait for these to blow up. I'm going to go find health all over the place, because I do need to have health. Health is quite the luxury resource around these parts. I think there's even more health. Yeah, there's still more health in that room. There's a full heart somewhere. I do want to go get the 2 bone hearts. I'm probably going to sacrifice them just because they're like very, very easy ways to sacrifice that are very safe. Because I can sacrifice 1 bone heart without really too many issues. I'll take you. I know I don't have the bomb right here, but I'm going to. I'll take both of you. I'll blow these guys up. Blow these guys up. I don't know why it sounds so weird. I know I made it sound weird when I said it again. I like repeating what I say when I'm about to mess something up, because then I'm like re-solidifying the fact that I said something wrong, and it makes it almost like less wrong. People will be like, you know what? That's cool. He continued with his mistake, which is awesome. Was it awesome? Probably not. Also, I don't know how my gain is. I feel like my gain is like constantly peaking. I can't tell if it is or not. I might need to turn my mic down at some point. I don't know. I don't pay attention to my audio that much. I have like the feedback, and it never sounds like it's peaking. But like, it always says it's peaking, which I don't understand. And look at that. That's actually huge. Now right here, we do take all the soul hearts. We do this. Take you. Okay, can you just take me to dark room? Thank you. But look at that. We continued after Mother without having to use any mods. What a concept. And we get guppies. Oh my gosh. I don't need anything else. I am a complete human being. And today at work, there's the, I think his name is Neil or Niall Bohr. I can't remember what his name is. He's the guy who discovered the Bohr model, for chemistry. I guess it's also physics or what, lots of stuff. But he's the one who discovered the Bohr model. And he has a quote that says, "An expert is a man," quote, like, and then something, 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 something. And it is one of the most, like, just sexist quotes ever. It's like, an expert is a man who goes into a field and does this kind of, and does this. It's like, dang. We see what generation he lived in, which is such a crazy thing. It's crazy that we ever lived in a time like that. And that's not me trying to be stand-up priest. That's just a general thing. It's like we're all just human beings. It's crazy. Also, can I get magic mush ever again? Health up is nice. Give me the crazy side of me you've ever seen. Ooh, you know what? I do like this. This does change my setup a little bit, but overall, very sick, nasty nonetheless. Jeez. And look at this. This is the microwave comp. And Epiphora, kind of sick because I can just do this. Let's just hold it. Let's see how high of a tier rate I can get and how crazy this can go. Because who needs to shoot any other direction than to the side? Now, before Mega Satan, I will shoot directly upwards because that's the only direction you need when you go to Mega Satan. But for right now, this is beautiful. Push back. And Lodestone, kind of crazy. It's actually going to be wild. Oh my gosh, we have so much luck. Actually, we only have 3 luck. Why did I think we had more luck than this? And look, if you use an item, you can actually change the direction you're shooting. I did decide to start shooting straight up because at some point we'll do Mega Satan, and this is the fun direction. But I might need to change directions at some point. But we should be fine. Okay, good. Ooh, if we had a shovel right now, we'd be able to dig some holes, which would be kind of sick. But we can't. Okay, good. We have a lot of flies, which is nice. This is why we didn't take Kids Drawing, because there's a chance that we were going to get Guppy. A non-zero chance, which means why take Kids Drawing when we have a really good other trinket? I'm going to take you. Get away from me. Get away. Ooh, how am I not taking damage? How am I not taking damage? Jeez. Kind of crazy. Nice. And dang, no chest. I see how it is. Oh man, I lost my tier 8. We don't actually, I don't think tier 8 actually affects us too much right now because we just have a lot of tiers no matter what. It's hard to do more damage than we're doing right now. This is just microwave time. Easy peasy. Now we can go do Mega Satan. And this is the perks right here of going to Mother sometimes. You can go pretty crazy. Now you don't get really any extra items. You actually miss out on a lot. If I had to say so myself. You know what? I think that was an omen to not do that. But now we can go do Mega Satan. See how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. I'm not going to lie. Kind of hoping that we don't die. And we may or may not get a Delirium Portal. I'm honestly indifferent to Delirium right now. If I get the Delirium Portal, I will go. But I'm not rooting for the Delirium Portal. You know? I'm never rooting for the Delirium Portal. Do I like it? Yes. Just going to Delirium, just take time. Yes. Am I sleepy? Yes. Does that mean I'm gonna end the run early? No. I only end run early if my run is generally bad and like, or my run is just not like the most amazing, and I want to go to like do something else, or I want to go to sleep, or I want to like just go play games with friends. I'll end run early occasionally. Okay, I lost my tier rate for no reason. This is blasphemous. Okay, you're about to stop shooting in any second now, and I will win. Oh, what the heck? I cannot see. We go crazy. We go microwave mode. We get as close as possible, and that's the only way we can do crazy damage. Nice. Microwave mode. It's not a usual tactic, but it's a effective tactic. Okay, why did the first part last so long? I feel like we're doing crazy damage. I think maybe our tier rate just got increased a lot. I feel like we were definitely not doing this much damage in the beginning, which is kind of crazy. Jeez. This is pretty dang crazy. I like how our tiers look insane. What in the world? Why did they do that? They kind of just all shoot in a straight line. Also, where are these tiers going? It's very hard to dodge when you can't really see anything. But I'm doing well. You know what? Can't say I'm not dodging. That is exactly what I'm doing. Also, I think Lodestone's pulling my tiers up towards Mega Satan. Nice. And will we get Delirium? No, we won't, which is fine with me. Kind of upsetting, but it's all good. We had a crazy run nonetheless. We were able to do Mother and Mega Satan, which is not something you can do on a lot of runs. But that right there is going to be win number 264 in a row as Eden. So if you guys did enjoy that video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, it's been Priets. Peace out.